Hello, I'm CShiera and I'm applying to the Master of Science in Advertising for the fall of 2015. The first question is, how do I plan to advance my community with the studies in the field of communication I'm making? Actually, my long-term goal is directed to helping the community. You see, in Venezuela, one of the main issues for our critical situation is the insecurity and the crime. If you see the statistics, the amount of murders committed is as alarming as a country in war or even worse. So my plan is to create a conscience agency, as I like to call it, with the goal of promoting awareness of how bad crime is for your life, your loved ones, and your country. Hopefully, reaching all those people that can still be safe from being part of the criminal world. In Venezuela, you get to see 12 years old kids already committing murders, which get you to think that they don't really know what they're doing. So if we can connect in any kind of way with these people that are lost in the environment that Venezuela has developed, I am sure we can make a big difference. Even though I specialize on crime, I would like my conscience agency to work with any kind of community helping campaigns, with the vision of helping grow more healthy the mentality of the Venezuelan people. The second question is to discuss a significant person in my life and describe the ways in which he has influenced me. If I have to choose someone significant in my life, it would definitely be my best friend, Euro Hernandez. He has been my childhood friend from when I was 3 years old, and we still maintain a close relationship. He's an introvert guy, vegetarian, Buddhist, which are really rare things to see in Venezuela. He is a natural researcher, he has a kind heart, and we have really contrast personalities. It's funny because even though we're so different, we have rarely fought in all these years. He has influenced my life in countless of positive ways. He has taught me to be more patient, more analytical, to reach the end of things and not stay satisfied with the first thing I hear. He has taught me to be more open-minded and to listen more. Well, I'm still working on all of that. It's hard to think of negative way in which he has influenced me, so I'll stick to the positive ones. At any rate, we have maintained a really long and healthy relationship that has taught us about friendship, about loyalty, and how important it is to have someone that will have your back in the good times and the more tough ones. Finally, the last question is, if I were to describe the city where I grew up to someone who hadn't visited, what would I highlight? Well, I grew up in the city of Maracaibo, better known as the land of the loving sun. It's a very hot city. With the Lago de Maracaibo, one of the only lakes in the world that disembogues into the sea, it is also the main place for the oil industry in Venezuela. The most interesting thing about my city is its people though. The Maracucho, as we are known, is a very happy and funny person. Even though the hardships that Venezuela is having, our people is always able to joke about it and bring a smile into other people's faces. We do have a very different way of speaking compared to the rest of the country, even South America. We have very unique words and a really loud and strong accent. In Maracaibo was created the famous music genre gaita, food like the tequeyoyo and the chihuencoco, and maybe even our own brand of jokes. So if I have to highlight something about my city, it will be its powerful culture and our kind people. Thank you.